Let's dive in, not waste your guys' time, here at our channel, Vagabond Builds with James and Sandy for car reviews and car products. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade, the new redesigned Palisade in the new XRT Pro trim, one of 6 trims. You could say kind of this is the middle brother, or its own little island because it's the off-road version. But guys, don't forget to like and subscribe as we truly need and appreciate your guys' support. If you have something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us, we'll talk details later. And a special shout out and a thanks to Roseville Hyundai here in Roseville, California for providing us the Hyundai for this walk around. Now, you get a lot of new stuff in this Hyundai Palisade. Well, you get 2 different powertrain options. They get rid of that 3.8 liter, so they bumped it out with the old, in with the new 3.5 liter engine with the 8-speed automatic transmission, pushing 287 horsepower and 260 pounds-feet of torque. But guys, let's say you don't want the naturally aspirated engine. Well, you have an option of now a 2.5 liter turbocharged hybrid that comes with a 6-speed transmission, and you get 2 electric motors on top. MPG on that one is going to be, depending on your front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, you're going to have 29 to 34 combined MPG on the hybrid. At this size, I have to say that is insane numbers for this size of an SUV. Okay, now a little bit about the dimensions. This new 2026 Hyundai Palisade is coming in at 4 inches longer than the old one. This is 199 inches, 78 inches in width and 70 inches in height, which the width and the height is pretty much the same. New wheelbase, 117 inches on the wheelbase, and on the naturally aspirated, you're getting 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity. On the hybrid, you're getting 4,000 pounds of towing capacity, okay? Now, guys, I did mention that this one does come 16 city, 22 highway on the MPG with a 19-gallon gas tank size, standard across all trims. Doesn't matter if it's hybrid or naturally aspirated gas. Let's talk front end of the 2026 Palisade. As you guys can see, we have LED front projector headlights. And if you guys kind of notice, it does resemble the Santa Fe that had already came out prior to this Palisade. We've been waiting for the 2026 Palisade. But again, LED projectors, we have high gloss black trim, and we left the hazards on. These are also the daytime running lights. We just have the hazards on right now. We got some chrome black going across this XRT Pro front end, recovery hooks in the kind of orange-red look, bumper sensors going across that front end, as well as the LED bar here. Now, I'm not sure if you guys can see that or if it's on. It's not on. The lights did turn off. It does have a sensor, so sorry about that. But you do get an LED bar connecting headlights. We have also the sensor system with a kind of matte gray look on the trim. Over to the driver's side, of course, you're going to see new tires, new rims, new designs, matte black plastic wheel well trim, as well as the rubbers are Continental cross contacts, all terrains, 255, 60, 18, 2 colors on that rim. It's a matte black and a machine surface silver. Suspension is shock spring strut suspension. Over to the side mirror, integrated blinker lighting, 360 panoramic camera. I didn't show you guys that in the front, but you guys probably saw it on the picture. Also, blind spot assist. We have smart access keyless fob entry in the matte black handles and high gloss black trim going across that bottom, as well as matte black plastic with the XRT engraved into that second door. Let's go ahead and open up this door to you guys, show you guys the entryway, very nice and wide. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the second row. Okay, the second row also very wide, I should say. The door does open very wide. It is a big door. Okay, so pay attention. High gloss black trim going around the windows. Roof rails in the high gloss black as well. That's going to be awesome if you're going snowboarding and skiing. You can buy some accessories and throw some ski racks up there or snowboard racks. Over here in the rear, again, new rear end, all completely redesigned. Up top, spoiler with the LED brake light, privacy glass. And you might ask, where's that wiper? It's tucked under that spoiler. Palisade in the matte black with the Hyundai emblem. XRT Pro, that's the new trim as I mentioned. Parking reflectors, hooks there as well, not just in the front. That's really cool. And your backup lights here. Bumper sensors going across, matte gray to finish that rear bumper. And here is where your tow system is going to be. Under the vehicle, your tailpipe is on the passenger side, and you have a spare tire under the vehicle as well. XRT Pro hands-free liftgate, but you also have an electric liftgate. I just don't have the key fob on me, so I'm not going to do that right now. And we come over to the cargo area. Cargo area with the third and second row seat up, 19 third row seat down, 46 cubic feet of space, and 87 cubic feet of space with the third and the second row. Let's go ahead and measure, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. We like to measure in real time, about 23 inches from the third row, okay? Then we come over to the left. We could actually drop the third row with the belt, but also the second row with the electric control unit. Behind the second row, we're getting about 51 inches, give and take, all right, over 4 feet. Now let's go ahead and shoot over to that center console area. Center console, give and take, around 89 to 90 inches, which is more than 7 feet long, okay? Let's go ahead and shoot over to the width. The width about 53 inches behind here, and then we'll go between the plastic paneling about 45 to 46 inches. And we have the opening here about 31 to 32 inches. Okay, so you can fit about 20 dead bodies. I'm just joking, I'm just kidding, all right? I know people don't have a sense of sarcasm, but air fryers, dishwashers, you could fit in here. Skis, snowboards, bikes, really good for a camping trip. And let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like when the third rows drop down. Same level, which you could probably sleep in. Let's go ahead and drop the second rows so you guys can get an idea. All right, maybe put a bed back here, some blankets or whatnot. Let's go ahead and show you guys what we get under the mat. Some more room for your personal belongings and your tire situation. 12-volt outlet here on the left. Now that we're pretty much done, guys, let's go ahead and show you guys the interior of the 2026, because we already showed you guys the powertrain and the exterior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk interior of the 2026 Palisade XRT Pro. Starting with the seating surfaces, we have HTRAC seating surfaces, so it's not real leather. They do come perforated as well as heated and ventilated in the XRT Pro. Electric controlled front seats. The stitching design with XRT engraved into your top headrest. In front, get a load of the complete new redesigned dashboard. Very big and bulky, I might say. So you're getting a blocky look here on the dashboard. XRT. We left those plastics on because the car is brand new. Again, dropping down, non-lockable glove compartment, air vent here, as well as the Bose premium sound system in the XRT Pro. Go with the Bose, everybody, if you guys have the chance. And we come over to the 12.3-inch screen here and 12.3-inch cluster as well. Still has the full updated, most recent interface. We see this in other vehicles here at Hyundai. And then we got, we could shift through the screens, as well as, let me go ahead and show you guys what the navigation looks like. Full 12.3-inch screen navigation, as well as the camera system for the 360 panoramic camera and bird's eye view. That's what the camera system does look like. Click out of that. Now let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit more. We could go over to setup, and you have all these other apps with, like, for example, vehicle. You can mess around with your climate, your driver assistance system, like your sensors and all that good stuff, okay? Now, you're going to have to spend some more time. If you're in the market for one of these, just shoot over to your nearest dealership. Dropping down air vents here. We also have hill descent control, parking sensors, controls in the hard buttons for that top screen as well. Just look at this. Map. And over to the left, auto hold, drive terrain. We get 4 different drive modes: eco, normal, sport, and my driving. You're going to see that on the cluster. Further lower, dual climate controls, and this is the way we're going to control it. It is touch sensitive. Just like that. AC is on, and you can mess around with your climates with the new interface on the knobs too. Lower than that, 12-volt outlet. We kind of have a island here, or standalone bridge. More personal belonging space. USB-C plugins. Very convenient spot for your plugins and your wireless charging pad. Cup holder is very nice and big. This is what your 2026 key fob does look like. Okay. Open up center console. Just a simple space for the center console. Up top, manual visor with a tilt slide moonroof option. In front, we have a frameless auto dimmable rear view mirror. Now cluster, let's talk cluster. We did leave it in sport mode, but let me take it out of Sport. We got it in normal. We have the perforated wrapped steering wheel with the illuminated ambient lighting Hyundai emblem, as we can see this in other vehicles. Voice controls with your volume controls for your media on the right, as well as on the left. You can go ahead and go through your info card using this knob there in the center. And you could also change the theme of this cluster using your infotainment screen. You got your crash warning, your lane departure assist, and your cruise control here on the left. Paddle shifters for the 8-speed right behind that steering wheel. On the right-hand side, check out this shifting lever, I might say. You get parking and reverse drive, and this is the way you're going to shift. And the button for park. Engine start, stop, that's how you're going to start it. And then we got a lever there on the right for your windshield wipers, a lever here for your lighting and your signal lights. Further left on the dashboard, auto dimming light buttons, tailgate button, engine on off, tow button, traction control, and a parking brake button. Over to the door panel, simplified modern look with that little round handle there, as well as your window switches and your side mirror switches. These side mirrors do not come automatic foldable for people who'd like to know. Now let's talk second and third row. Now, second row, and to put space into perspective for you guys, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall. More than enough room in the front. Here on the second row seating, we have more than enough leg clearance. In front, what do we get? Hardbacks on the front seats with hardback pockets, USB-C plugins on the interior side of the aisleway of those front seats. An inverter here with kind of an oval shape that kind of gives it more of a modern, futuristic look, as well as more space there for your personal belongings. Up top, tri-zone climate control, which is really cool. You could actually turn that off, control your climate from back here. You have your air vents right over your lap. Reminds me of kind of an airplane ride. snap handle with your reading light right over your lap as well. So very convenient in regards to the air vent controls, your handles, and up top, whatever's going on. Then we come over to the seating surfaces. HTRAC back here as well. Same look coming in from the front over to the second row. We have the captain chairs in the XRT Pro with the armrest. Ways you can mess around with this seat. We got a button here for the bunny hopping, a button here for bunny hopping, as well as a lever here for your backrest, and a lever here for moving the seat forward and back. Let's go ahead and show you guys that, because we got to go over to the back. Just like that. Now, I'm going to leave that seat there, and I'm sure you can actually move this seat forward because there's more than enough room, but the third row seat does sit a little bit higher, so you can kind of oversee or hover over the passengers that are in front of you. Keep that in mind. My head is touching the top, but what you can do is pull this little belt here, and you can actually drop this backrest, which gives you a little bit more head clearance here and a little bit more comfort. But still, you're probably not going to put your tallest people back here. On the right and on the left, we have cup holders with USB-C plugins and more sound system. Air vents for your passengers, your animals, or if your passengers are your animals, again, just joking. But that's pretty cool. Now, I do see myself needing to move this forward, and there you go. You're a little bit more comfortable. All right, so I do see comfortably 6 passengers. You're gonna probably push 7 if you wanna squish back here. You got the kiddos as well. This MSRP sticker total price is coming around the $51,000 mark. Here's the sticker price. Guys, hopefully this did help you guys out. And I wanna finish off with one more thing. The second row passenger door panels. We have ambient lighting in the handle area, very bulky door panel with the sun visors here. Okay, so that's something also cool. And you got your cup holders on the door panels as well with door opening sensors that actually light up if there's somebody behind you or coming up. You cannot open that door. Very cool, so people or your kids don't hit or ding your doors. Now, we ask that you guys like and subscribe once more. Check out our other videos with regards to the 2026 Palisades for different trims and comparisons between trims here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandal for car reviews and car products. Thanks, and God bless.